3,
Two.
1. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Bobby, aka The Extortion, right the wave of Fall and Drown, and welcome back to another episode of the Family Run Down. To the left, we got over here.
Sophie. I did right.
And please like, share, subscribe. You already know what to do. So, starting the week off with surviving the rapture. Clearly, she did. I don't know how, but she survived the rapture of last week. The great 2025 rapture, guys. Yes, we have survived it and we are clear for December. Speaking about December, right? I was thinking, like, I had topics, but they needed to merge in a specific way. So I've been trying to figure out how to connect them dot by dot. And so, because the sky is no longer blue, what's another name for blue? Cyan with the bougie. Obviously, guys, at this point, I think Cyan has like a tender with this channel at this point. Because I'm just gonna be clowning her for the next couple of months, boy. Because Moonchild, but we don't take her seriously anymore. So we need to find someone else to, take seriously. So Cyan Bougie, what you know about that? Okay, what do I mean by this? I saw a reel, where she was being interviewed by Altido, right? I don't know about the context and stuff like that, right? But basically, like, I think they were discussing how she was, how do you say, chopped, finished, clean, done, done for. And then Altido said something interesting. He said, the only chance that I'm gonna want you are from Limpopo. Why are we throwing shots at Limpopo gents now? What did those niggas do, boy? Are they starving in Limpopo, boy? No, with all due respect. Like, real talk. Because they said all the South African gents is cooked. You're not finding a husband. If you want a husband, go to Limpopo.
Or other countries it would work.
Yeah, other country. Fair. You see, I don't want to say any specific country.
You had it at the tip of your tongue.
I don't want to say any specific country there. But, there's chances over there. Yeah. But, like, honestly speaking, do you believe, gents? I'm not throwing shade at Limpopo, guys. I have no shade with Limpopo gents. Yeah. But do you think any gent is gonna wanna marry Cyan Bougie? Like, normal gent, let's be real.
I think there is a man out there.
Normal.
I think there is a partner for her out there.
There's a partner, but you notice she never said normal, right? And I'm not trying to throw shade, right? I'm not trying to throw shade, but I mean, looking at her current track record, but I don't believe that.
Yes, I'm not gonna name or shame different celebrities, but there's been celebrities that have been doing crazy things and they're married. So,
but are they still married?
Yes.
Okay.
So she's got a possibility. There's a high possibility,
Hey, boy, I don't know. I feel sometimes.
What if she converts and becomes Christian? Or she she asks for repentance or whatever like that. Or if she's still the same, somebody out there's like, I'd match a freak. I don't know.
See, there's freak, and then there's this. But look, I'm not here to judge now. I'm not here to judge. Honestly speaking, I'm not here to judge, guys. But I'm just questioning because, like, I seek understanding. I'm looking at it, right? Bear for bear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine being married to Cyan Bougie, boy, right? Like, the way the kid is gonna get bullied, boy, if she has a kid. Like, bro, like, you cannot start any fights in school, bro. There's no argument. It doesn't matter what kind of fight you are in class. Shut up and say, no, you win. As a kid, as Cyan Bougie's kid, bro, it's the same as OnlyFans kids. If your mother has been on OnlyFans, bro, my boy, the bullying you're either getting or you are not winning any argument. At least my mother doesn't have a video on the internet.
I mean, let's take. I'm not gonna name and shame her. She took her down her OnlyFans account. She took out her lipo. She took out her surgery. She started making honorable business.
Who?
A certain celebrity.
I don't. No, it's fine. No, I get it. Fading. Look, if you want to change your life around, I'm not here to stop you or judge you for that, bro. Everyone has an option to turn your life around, right? You know, we're not here to judge. I'm not saying I'm judging anyone. I'm just saying, look, fairly, you do what you wanna do.
Yeah.
But, my boy, if my kid and your kid are arguing in class, just understand, it doesn't matter what you have against my kid. The chamber is already won. If he's tired of you, boy, if he's tired of this conversation, at least my mom is not naked on the internet. But what's beating that, boy? You cooked, you cooked, bro. And it's not in a rude way. I'm just saying that you are cooked, bro. You have to send it's either your child has to be homeschooled, or they all have to go to the same school where they know all their parents did the same thing. Because, boy, it is like, I'm looking at the people of today, right? How fast and loose we're playing with the internet. Bro, knowing that the internet, even if you delete something, it's internet archaeologists, my guy. Those guys work overtime. You get me? So I was just like, bro, like, real talk. If Cyan has a kid, because like maybe maybe there's a gent out there who's like, hey, well, I want this. Fair it, bro. I'm not here to judge you. You want what you want as a gent. You know what I'm saying?
So what about Rihanna?
Rihanna? Well, to be fair, I've never really like dove into like Rihanna situations and stuff like that. I feel like, guys, with all due respect, I know people are gonna fight me and whatnot. Boy, I don't know, bro.
I'm not comparing her and Sign Bush. I'm just saying, like, there's Beyonce, there's Rihanna, you know.
Yeah, but Beyonce, you can't lie, boy. That was a power play. Let's be honest. Beyonce didn't marry for love. There was no love in there. Looking at Jay-Z as Hans, there's no love. I don't care what inner beauty that man has. There's no love. Let's be real, boy. That type of relationship happens only in movies. Or she married for safety. See what I'm saying? So it's either the money was involved, high key. She saw the vision of money. Or she married for safety.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? There's differences to this game, boy. Like, as a gent, if you going for a certain heart, to be fair, Beyonce, I haven't heard of risky things about her, to be fair. I don't really know much about a lot of these artists. So I'm speaking from people like I kind of see more often now. Beyonce, outside of her kind of music, I've never known much about her, to be fair. Rihanna, same thing, but I feel like the relationship with A$AP Rocky, that one, there's a lot of questions I do have.
Like what? What do you mean?
No, there's a lot of questions I do have. I don't know. Something about it seems off. Maybe it's a publicity stunt. I don't know.
Okay.
And to be fair, after Chris Brown, I think, yeah, she just wanted peace. she wanted peace, boy. Now, I'm not trying to be a douchebag. I'm just like, hey, bro. After they robbed you, boy, like, you want peace, boy. Like, with all due respect. I'm so sorry to say it like that. Also, she messed with Drake. And let's be honest, guys. Drake without that beard, boy. Looks like a pedo. Fight me if you want. Pedophile. Fight me if you want. Drake without that beard, boy. He looks weird. Remember the Take Care days, boy. Drake without a beard. You know what, I've never said like a beard is makeup for gents, but yo, Drake, nah, he can never shave that beard off again. Because if he shaves it off, boy, like really, if you saw a guy like that in the street at night, are you trusting him?
Skip.
You know what, bro? Yeah, no. Why did I bring up the Sign Bougie thing, man? I was actually like, there's a lot of questions in regards to this new era, because there was a Han who did OnlyFans, right?
Okay.
And she did turn her life around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Fair game, bro. The way these gents were speaking to her on the podcast wasn't nice, because they were judging her for her past mistakes. But she did say, hey, look, I'm done with this thing. I've changed my life around. Like, I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, fair. Changing your life around is good and all, and I'm happy for you if you someone who wants like a more focused life, more spiritual life and all those things. I'm happy for you, 100%. I do not judge. I'm just like, boy, like to the Huns who are thinking this is gonna be my rebel era. I want to start an OnlyFans. Think twice. The internet is not going anywhere, boy. And I'm not saying think twice for yourself specifically, like I'm saying think twice because you're gonna have kids and people are douchebags in school. You get me? So now your kid is gonna be bullied for the nonsense you did, sins of the father kind of situation. So like kids are gonna be cooked. So I'm just like, ish, bro. And then the other thing was I was gonna ask, does it mean a maid for the street if she does street-like things?
Wait, what do you mean that actually pause?
It's deep, man.
Because what if somebody? Okay, what is street-like things actually? Let's go into that.
No, but general things like if you know when you go into Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And you see certain profiles and you're like, this lady looks like she does street-like things. So. So she's in the street, but she's not getting chopped. Let me say that.
So okay, let's say example, it's Sign Bougie and I don't know what to think of.
No, that's what I'm saying. That like she's in the streets, yeah. So she does all the things like around it, but she doesn't actually get chopped.
Then she's not for the streets. It's like Future being out there but not being toxic. Then he's not toxic.
Future is toxic. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Sensational.
Okay, look. So she's clubbing. She's at the bar.
She's taking the riskiest photos. All the things.
What is risky photos though?
You know what risky photos are. Boy.
Like,
let's be honest with each other, guys.
Like
we all know. We all know what risky photos are. We all know what inappropriate photos are. Kind of. For Instagram.
But your guys is inappropriate is different. Okay.
What do you mean it's different to there's levels to this. This sounds like a deeper topic, and didn't we speak about this before?
We're not doing this. Okay. All right. So
we spoke about this.
She's not for the streets. It's not for the streets, man.
It's not for the streets. It's an interesting thing, right? I'm curious, like, how many gents would you think, right, would date a Han who does street-like things?
Not. You said date a lot, marry little.
No. I said date. I didn't say play around with.
Like honest, authentically date.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot.
So, is it okay to do street-like things? Let me ask that. Even if you're not for the street.
I can't talk for the other person. I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, hey, bro. No, the thing is, like, I was actually thinking about it. So, I met this Han, right? And, me and this Uber driver were speaking. I'm like,
how many fans has this guy? Sorry.
Guys, to be fair, like, in my defense, I meet a lot of Hans, okay, on a daily basis. Yeah. So me and this Uber driver, we're having a discussion. I'm like, nah, you know what? This Han, she behaves like she's for the street. But like a lot of a lot of Hans, right? Some let me not say a lot of Hans. There's some Hans I think we as gents tend to kind of misjudge. I knew that heavy was gonna come in.
No, I have a person.
No. That one I'm right. I know I'm right. Don't fight with me. You know I'm right. Yeah. That's the thing.
No, I had a person.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You know I'm right. So there's a specific Han. I won't lie. She's gorgeous, bro. Hands down, top notch. The unfortunate thing is she moves like a Han who is for the streets.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about my friend.
No. Firstly, now, with all due respect, you know what I'm gonna say about that one. You know what I'm gonna say.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about it, bro.
So we're speaking about this Han, gorgeous Han, bro. Unfortunately, some of the things she does is very questionable, Because the thing is, off the bat, I told this guy, like, hey, what's up? I just feel like this Han is for the streets. But then I took it back real quick. Then I was like, wait, nah. I can't say that. I don't really know her fully like that.
Mm.
So I feel like, to be fair, unless you know a handful, bro, like you can't be saying she's for the streets.
Facts.
No, no facts. I'll even say that, bro.
Even
a lot
a
of
gent.
times,
Even a
no,
gent.
yeah, even gents, bro,
Yeah.
like high key. Because the thing is, like, guys, and this is actually a bad thing for us gents. Because we see it, we like, okay, cool. If a quest like a duck, looks like a duck, it's a duck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Sometimes it sounds like a quack. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why maybe it's an albino geese, bro. You feel me? I'm just saying. Maybe it's an albino geese, because albino geese will have white feathers, because it's a type of situation. Because I'm realizing gents need to stop judging hands so quickly. Eh?
Mm.
Relax yourself.
In
Relax
certain
yourself.
tribes. Mm.
Tribes, I stand by. I stand by, bro. Tribes, I stand by. Because I officially don't have beef with any tribe. None. I have no beef. I've just accepted that I may not ever get the opportunity to date a person. I've made peace with it. If it works out, it doesn't. Yeah. But I don't have beef with any tribe. You can say what you want. I don't.
Okay.
I don't have beef.
Continue.
And you can talk. Yeah?
Why?
I won't say why. Because I won't say why. I'm a fair person. So I'm gonna take my L for this one. I won't lie. As a jet, guys. As a jet. We've all done this.
Facts.
I think we need to relax on this tip of saying this hand is for the streets, this one. No. Let's relax. Let's do due diligence, my boy. Due diligence.
And a man's.
Nah, shut up. No. I heard amends. I know. You see, that's where problematic comments start.
No, I wanted to
It's the
say,
same way as me saying
I
a
wanted-
woman's.
No, I wanted to say, and a man's bank is not his everything. Guys.
Nah,
He's
no,
something
firstly,
deeper.
no. Firstly, one thing I'll say, right?
Yeah.
The whole concept of money and ATM things, right? That one I don't mind.
No, I don't mind, but like to specifically be like, I don't. Yo, I'm gonna.
No, I'll be honest, but if a woman says, I don't date a guy unless he makes a certain amount or has a certain amount, it's all good, bro. As a gent, guys, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll tell you that for sure. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But you need to understand, it's a two-part equation, right?
Okay,
As soon as she
elaborate.
says, hey, I expect a man with this kind of money, this kind of budget, you feel me? From that point onwards, when her intentions are shown clear, boy, I don't want to hear nothing from that girl. Nothing. You shut up, you go cook, you go clean. I don't want to hear nothing. As soon as you F up one of those things, I take it as, oh, she's lacking. I'm going to go find a new lady who looks for a gent with a certain wallet. You have to understand, there's premise for this thing, bro. If she expects finance from a gent, is he not allowed to expect her to cook, clean, and not give him stress at all? Specifically, don't talk. Because most times when women speak, it's stressful. Let's be honest. Would you like me if I'm a lizard type of situation? Oh, what? I'm tired, bro. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like a lizard, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Okay, never mind.
So if she says, Fede, I want a man with money, that man with money has the right to say, I want a woman who's gonna cook, clean. Am I wrong? If you say I'm wrong on that one, then clearly your ideals are whacked. You expecting a materialistic thing from him while he's expecting a certain thing from you. It's faking.
Let's go to watch it before this.
Yeah,
becomes a whole
no,
political.
I'll be honest. That's what I'm saying. That, like,
I was about to help, but then I'm like, you know what?
help or don't, guys. Groot man things, boy. Let's be legit, literal. And we've all said this. The thing is, women want the money, but then expect nothing to be expected of them. That's where the problem is.
Not all the time.
Not all the
And I
time,
hear you.
Fede. But then,
But
if
not
you want the
not
money,
not even the money. Some people don't want the money. They just
no, that's what I'm saying. That, like, no, I'm not fighting the people who don't want the money. That's what I'm saying. That I'm saying specifically for the ones who expect, not want the money. Because the thing is, like, there's women, gents are willing to spend money on off the rip.
Yeah.
Because of who they are, what they bring into their life, not just what they put on the table, guys. It's not about what you put on the table, you know? Like, when you connect with someone, right, and you become their piece, bro, that person wants to bless you with the world. You know, they want to give you the world. Like when you become someone's piece, do you know how nice that is in a complicated world that we live in, bro? So as soon as that happens, I know a lot of guys, right? Okay, the ones I know anyway. As soon as you become a piece in their life, they're gonna want to give you the world. They're gonna be like, nah, you know what? Every time I get home, this girl is there. You know, not just I'm not saying she's cooking or cleaning or doing. I'm saying she's just there to relax. I come home from a stressful day at work. I go home. It's peaceful. It's nice. It's an amazing time. She deserves the world. You know what? So I'm gonna spoil her. Obviously, that's a different thing. Versus, I expect a man, right, to give me money. See, as soon as a woman gets a girlfriend allowance, you have the right. When you come home, the chicken mustn't be cold. No, house must be spotless, clean, clean. Boy, you wear a white glove and you must check. If you say it's misogynistic, question your values too. Because why are you saying that you expect him to have money, but then you don't expect him to expect something of you then? If I expect something from you, are you not going to have to expect something from me to make it equal, balance it out? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not a rant, right? If you think I'm wrong, you're welcome to think I'm wrong, fairly. But I'm just pointing it out. It's fair game. Okay. Let me say this, right? Your employee expects you to come in for a certain amount.
Yeah.
I mean, your employer expects you to come in for a certain amount of time. You expect a salary.
Yeah.
Equal transaction.
So just get started.
I just taught you something as Groot, man. Let's get into the watch of the week. I won't lie. I was so happy when I found this watch. Because I think I'm going to get these watches, right? Sorry. Sheet of the week goes to a beautiful combination. Mind you, right? The second brand that they combined with. This was one of the first few magazines that got me into liking watches back when I was 11.
That's strong name, bro.
I'll never forget it, bro. When I saw this first brand, I remember the logo. That's why I was like, yeah, nah. These watches, I love watches. I'm done. I'm sold. Back when Tiger Woods was still with Tiger. Yeah. The Omega. What's it? The Omega collaboration with Swatch. Moon Swatch Mission to Earth Face. This is a beautiful watch.
You haven't mentioned this before.
I haven't.
Somebody mentioned it.
No, no one has. I can guarantee you. It's rare to find someone who's mentioned this specific watch. The Moon Swatch. The Omega collaboration with Swatch. Two brands came together for this one, right?
Yeah.
To create the Moon Swatch. Now, there's different colorways, obviously, but my specific one is dark gray, not black dark gray. I like how it looks. And there's two moons on the dial. It's a Speedmaster.
Yeah. You haven't mentioned this one?
No. There's the one with the moon on it would be which one was it? I think it's the Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
Complication. That one also had a moon and sun on it. But this one has two moons. And on the other side, it's got the Earth's face, which is basically a picture from the moon towards the Earth.
No, now I remember where I saw it.
Yeah, wait. Guys, this watch is affordable. Extremely affordable, bro. Extremely affordable. When I say extremely affordable, $79. In South African rands, it's approximately 1,000 to 2,000 max. And that's just including taxes, mind you. Imagine a beauty like this having a Speedmaster for under 2,000. Go and get it, bro. Go and get it. I think I'm probably gonna go get it, right? Either this one. It's been your boy Bobby, aka The Extortion, Ride the Wave of Fall and Drown, and this has been the Family Rundown. We appreciate you, and thank you. To the left, we got over here.
I'm sorry. Bye. You need to cut that shit out.